Welcome to my new channel, Stereoman Can Cook. I'm Stereoman. Today we're going to be making some collard greens, some fried chicken, and some corn on the cob. So you ready for a nice, good home-cooked meal? I know I am. So let's get started. I'm going to use a Glory collard greens in the bag. They're excellent. Got 3 bags of these. And we're going to utilize this large pot right here to make the greens in. And then I'm going to use bacon for the seasoning, which I'm going to use my nice Tefal skillet for that. And then we're also going to make corn on the cob. And we have a nice stainless pot for that with the pressurized top. And then for the chicken, I'm going to use this heavy cast iron pot. And as you see on my countertop, between the wine glasses, I have a space reserved for my KitchenAid mixer, which I'll be getting very soon, which will fit right here, perfect. I'll either get a KitchenAid Classic or a KitchenAid Artisan, but the KitchenAid Professional mixer is just too high. It comes up to about right here, and I want something I can fit right in this space. Then I'll be making desserts also on this channel. So for those of you who thought I can only install stuff in cars, play the piano, shoot guns, and skate, there's more to me than that. So let's do this. Let's get this thing started. Actually, from this side of the kitchen, the ingredients I'm going to use are some sugar for the greens and some flour to make the batter for my chicken. Now, I'm not going to go into detail on how I season my chicken and everything. You'll see the general idea of it, but can't give away a family secret, or actually a Stereoman secret, because I made the recipe myself. And then, but for the greens, you got to use a little bit of sugar and also a little bit of vinegar as well. And it's good to use lemon pepper, salt, pepper, and a little bit of seasoned salt if you want. And for seasoning, use bacon or smoked turkey. They're both really good. We'll be using some Tyson boneless, skinless chicken breast and frozen corn on the cob, which I love. And since the greens are going to take the longest to make, we're going to start those first. And the chicken will take the least amount of time, so we can start the chicken last. When you're making the greens, don't worry about not having enough space, because 3 bags looks like a lot, but the greens really cook down a great deal. So check this out. This is 1 bag of greens right here. The bacon is almost ready. I'm about to actually put the bacon in, because it doesn't need to be all the way cooked. It needs to be about halfway cooked, and you need to have a little bit of grease there from the bacon for seasoning for the greens. One piece in, the other one in. And me, when I'm cooking, I like to kind of clean as I go. That way I don't have a big mess at the end. Now you see the greens are cooking very well. They've been cooking for almost an hour. Just got them on simmer, you know. It's probably going to take another hour or 2 at the most. Stirring them up, and then after a while, I'm going to taste them, see if I need to put any more sugar, or if I need to put any more vinegar or anything else in here. Now when I'm frying chicken, to help the batter stick to the chicken better, I like to use some eggs. I usually use 1 or 2 eggs, and I dip the chicken in there before I put the batter on. Helps the batter stick a lot better, helps it taste better too. You're going to take your egg, one. It's also good to have a garbage bag nearby too when you're doing this stuff. And then you take your other egg, same thing. I emphasize the importance of cleaning up as you go. That way it's not as much of a burden at the end. Now I'm going to use my wire whisk thing. Actually, I could use a little bit bigger bowl to prevent spillage. Now, stir it a lot easier with the wire whisk. If you're not sure about what consistency to stir it till, you want it to look like this here. Little bubbles in it and stuff, because then you know it's stirred up well. Okay, so now the egg is done. So now what I'm about to do is I'm about to get the boneless, skinless chicken breast ready. So for that, I'm gonna grab a plate. I'm gonna rinse them off. After this, I'm gonna get the grease ready for the chicken. Go ahead and put this in the plate right here. Oh yeah, this is gonna be great. Now, remember I stressed the importance of cleaning up as you go. Now it's time to put the chicken in the egg and then in the batter. Dip it in the egg here. Let it sit in there for a second. Then you put it in the batter. And remember, the batter has already been seasoned. Now, you can either do it like this, how I'm using a spoon to fully coat the chicken with the batter, or you can put a top over the container and shake it. Yeah, baby. Okay. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get another plate that's already dry and everything to put the already battered chicken in before it's put into the frying pot. You don't want to use a spoon because then you stand a chance of dropping the chicken in the plate, then you don't want the batter to get everywhere. Make a big mess. And make a bigger mess than you need to. See, this looks good, don't it? Yes. Put this right here. Now, I already put butter in for the corn as well as salt and pepper. I like to cook it in that because it helps it taste better at the end. And the oil is almost hot enough to put the chicken in. So I'll be putting that in within a few minutes. Now I got the chicken going. Corn is going. I'm going to turn the corn down a little bit. Try these greens out here. Man, these greens are fire. This meal turned out excellent. So remember, I don't always fry food, but when I do, I prefer chicken. Stay hungry, my friends. And I'm out. Stereoman Can Cook. Subscribe and follow. Peace. See you next time.